guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and if you notice, I am not driving the 2017 Porsche 911 Carrera. I'm driving my BMW. Well, why am I not driving the Porsche for this video? Well, very simple. It's getting its first modification done. So what I'm going to want you guys to do is watch this video all the way through. I'm going to give you a list of modifications I'm thinking of doing at some point, and then comment below which one of those you think I'm doing right now and which I should do in the future. Maybe it's mods that I'm thinking of, or maybe it's something else that that I should do, listed in the comments below. Remember, if you like what you see on this channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, hit the notification bell. I post 3 videos a week, and sometime I give you an extra video. You're going to miss it if you didn't hit the notification bell. Like and share this video so our channel can grow. And as always, leave a positive comment below. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm the host. I'm the director. I'm the editor. I'm the social media guy. So if you leave a comment, I'll actually respond to it. I don't have a social media guy pretending he's me like most YouTube channels. You're actually talking to me directly. All right, so I've had the 911 now. I bought it in May, I think Memorial Day weekend to be exact, in the middle of the pandemic. So I got a great deal out of it. That car's actually worth more now than I actually paid for it, because they were giving them away back in May. And I've left it stock. I like buying my car stock, so let's talk about that first. My Z3M Coupe was heavily modified, and I bought it that way. Typically, though, I like to buy a car stock so I could drive it for a while, learn what I like and what I don't like, and then modify it. So when I was younger, I heavily modified all my cars. The problem is, and you probably have the same problem, another car always catches my eye. And then the issue is really to get the most money out of your car. Somebody's coming the other way here. You have to put it back to stock to get the most money. If you just sell the mods with the car, some people will value those mods. Some people will value the car less, especially if you try to trade it in at a dealer or something to that effect. So typically I would take the mods off, maybe sell them for 50 cents on the dollar, whatever, and then sell the car. And usually that comes out more than just selling the car already modified. A couple times I've modified lease cars. I had an Audi S4 that I modified and leased, and it was a real pain putting everything back to stock and finding a stock exhaust, because I don't think I kept that one. And especially for a lease, you know, when you first lease a car, you think 36 months or 39 months is so far away, and then, you know, you'll notice that goes really fast. Oh my God, I can't get through here. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's interesting. What do I do now? So, so I've kind of learned my lesson with modified cars. So again, I like to start with a mail truck just cut me off. I'd like to start with a stock car, drive it for a while, figure out what I like and I don't like, and then I can make the proper modifications to my taste. So modifications I'm considering on this 911, and it doesn't need much. Let me tell you, this is a phenomenal car out of the box. I'll do a review on it shortly when I get the car back. I've put 4,000 miles on the car, and I've only had it a couple of months. So I bought that car, you know, 4 or 5 months ago, whatever it is. And I put 4,000 miles on it, and I only drive it on the weekends. I don't drive it at all during the week. So I've been working from home. This is my real estate car. I'm a commercial real estate broker, as you know. So basically that's Saturday and Sunday morning drives. And, you know, here in New Jersey, you're lucky if one of those days it's not raining. So it might even be just a Sunday morning drive, and you've seen point of view videos of my Sunday morning drives. But I put 4,000 miles. I take very long drives, very early in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning. Couple hours of driving, and that's really where all the miles are coming from. So the great news, I'm really enjoying the car. It's spirited. In a lot of ways, I like this car more than the McLaren. I mean, the McLaren has out of this world performance, but it's just so much involving having a manual transmission car. And I just feel like I'm doing something where with the McLaren, even though it had phenomenal performance, I felt like the car was doing all the work. So modifications I'm considering. Some are obvious ones at some point. So I'm doing one of these now out of this one I'm going to tell you. You know, PPF, paint protection film. Obviously, in my experience with 911s, because that hood is sloped down, it catches all the rock chips. So if you do a lot of spirited driving, or if you ever plan to track your car, you will get a lot of stone chips. So PPF is something I'm certainly considering. Other things I'm considering that would make a big difference, well, aesthetic-wise, the clear side markers. I did that with my Cayman S. Excuse me, green light. I did that with my Cayman S, and phenomenal difference having a white car with the amber side markers going to from a white car to a white car with clear side markers. Well worth the $110, whatever it costs. Very easy to install by yourself. Exhaust. I love the sport exhaust on the car, but could it be louder? Yeah. Would I consider an exhaust that maybe wouldn't have drone? Definitely. I had a Borla. I've always had good luck with Borlas. I had a Borla race exhaust on my Cayman S, and it was phenomenal. It did have a lot of drone. 6th gear was pretty much unusable on the highway, but I'm not really Porsche. Who cares? Because I have a 7th gear, and I really never use that. This is such a bumpy road, and so that's something that could be on the list. Wheels. I like these 20-inch wheels. The only bad part on the base Carrera like I have, the 20-inch wheels make your brakes look a lot smaller. If they had 19-inch wheels, those brakes would look bigger, but they are very good brakes. I've had no problems. Tune. That would be an amazing one because they're turbocharged motors now, you can get big power out of a tune, and that's something especially with the extra torque that I would probably notice on a daily basis, or certainly for my spirited drives. So the downsides for any of those, of course, costs. I don't think there's any downside to clear side markers. Are they worth $110? Probably not, but every time you look at the car, you'll notice the difference. PPF can be very expensive. I know when I bought it, the dealer wanted to do, the front half of the car, the hood and the bumper and everything for $4,000. I was like, no thanks. And tune can make a difference. I wonder how the tune would work without an intercooler, because most of my drives, of course, are going to be in the summer where it gets very hot and humid here, and I just want to make sure I don't have any heat soak or any issues, if it's 90 degrees and humid when I'm driving the car spiritedly. And then brakes or suspension. I think the car rides really well the way it is. If I was tracking the car, maybe I would upgrade the brakes. Suspension, most of the time, so standard on the 991.2 is the PASM, the sport suspension button. And I'm telling you, most of the time, I just leave it in comfort mode. You could put it in the aggressive mode, I guess the sport mode or track mode, if you will. And it certainly tightens up the car, but New Jersey and New York State, the roads are so rough that you don't need it. The handling is so good enough without it. If I'm on a perfectly smooth glass road, which I'm not on today, then I'll touch that suspension button. But 90% of the time, I don't use it. Same thing with my Cayman S, it was the same way. Very rarely did I use the suspension button and put it on a harder setting. So those are the things that I'm considering with my car. Let me know what you think. What am I doing right now? It's one of those. And who knows, maybe I plan on owning this car. I have a 3-year unlimited CPO because I have I'm still on the 4-year 50,000 mile, last year that. And as long as I don't put 50,000 miles this year, which I won't, I'm currently at 12,000 miles, or about to hit 13,000 miles. I bought the car at 8,000 miles. And assuming I don't hit 50,000 miles in the first 12 months, which I won't, I still have 2 years, 50,000 miles of the CPO. So essentially, from when I bought the car, Memorial Day, I have 3 years unlimited miles for that CPO warranty. So we have plenty of time to modify the car. Probably I'm going to keep it the whole 3 years. If it's under warranty, there's no reason to sell that car because I love that car. And unless something really catches my eye, like a GT3 or something, let's go left here so we're signaling. Unless a GT3 manual comes up that I can afford or something like that, I plan on keeping that car the whole 3 years. So guess which one of those mods I'm doing right now. Put mods for your suggestion below. Did I miss anything out? Is there anything else I should consider instead of the mods I just mentioned? And who knows, during the 3 years, we may try all those mods on this car. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Nobody else but you, baby.